guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video, and I hope I don't disappoint because it's been a while since I filmed, so I'm feeling a little bit rusty and probably going to sound a little bit awkward. Sorry about that. It's just been really hard with our families and like self-isolation and like social distancing. That means that I'm used to having like time to myself at least once a week, and so that's gone down to 0 times a week. So I can only film usually when the sun is out, and that just has not been possible with everyone running around the house and screaming and being children and playing. And so I'm having to film at night with like whatever lights I have. I did order studio lights. They are just they're just not in yet, so hopefully this won't be too dark or like awkwardly lit, but who knows. So yeah, I am coming to you today with my Magical Readathon O.W.L.s TBR. I'm really excited about this because I have watched it since I think the first year that G has done it, and I've just watched everyone participate in the owls and the newts, and I just think it's the coolest thing, and she puts so much work into it, and I'm so excited that I finally get to participate in it this year. So I don't know if there's a person left who doesn't know about the Magical Readathon and about O.W.L.s, which are Ordinary Wizarding Level examinations from Harry Potter. But I will link G's video down below at the channel Book Roast. If you're not following her already, you should be, because she is amazing and I think I'm in love with her. I could watch literally any video that she puts out, but she does a really great job of explaining everything and going over every possible career that you could pick and the prompts and everything like that. And she even has spreadsheets to help you pick books that would fit your prompts in case you're having a hard time coming up with one. But like I said, I will just link that down below. And without any more trying to do a poor job of explaining this readathon, I'm just going to tell you what I've chosen as my career and what books I have to read to fit the prompts for the owls that I need. So I have chosen the career of librarian because, number one, that's like my real life career that I'm going to school for, and also because it had like a decent amount of owls, so that I didn't have to like read any more than I would normally read in a month, because I'm not sure that I'd be able to complete those, and I really want to be able to go on and get my newts. And you have to have done the owls to get the newts in it. So yeah, I'm going to go for a librarian, and like I said, G has done so much work that she put into this readathon. It's amazing. The PDFs and the pictures that she's made, the graphics, it's just incredible. Like, I don't know, what did we do to deserve her in this readathon? But for librarian, you need to get 5 owls, and the owls I need will be in Ancient Runes, Arithmancy, Defense Against the Dark Arts, History of Magic, and Transfiguration. So, like I said, she has the classes, and for each class she has a prompt listed that you need to read a book fulfilling that prompt, and then you will get the owl for it. So the first class or owl that I need to do is Ancient Runes, and the prompt for that is Heart Rune. Heart on the cover or in the title. So for this one, I'm going to be reading the ebook version of Still Heart by Brandon Sanderson, which I've owned for like an embarrassing number of years and on ebook, and I just like haven't ever read it. So I'm going to be reading Still Heart by Brandon Sanderson for Ancient Runes, and then the next owl I need is in Arithmancy, and that prompt is Magical Qualities of Number 2, Balance or Opposites. Read something outside of your favorite genre. So my favorite genre is fantasy, but I wanted to go like as far outside of my comfort zone as possible for this one. So I decided I would do a romance, and the last time I talked about how I don't really read romance, a couple people suggested some books, and I was lucky enough because the one that I was interested in is on Scribd. Actually, both of the ones I was interested in are on Scribd, so I'm not sure 100% which ones I'm going to go with, but the first one that I'm considering is one that like 3 or 4 different people suggested or have recommended to me, and that is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and I have that audiobook saved on Scribd. And then another one that has been recommended for people who don't love like your typical romances is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and that is also saved under my audiobooks in Scribd, and I think they're just like right around the exact same length of time too. So I may even, if I like the first one, I may end up listening to both of them throughout the month, because I like to listen to a couple of audiobooks a month. So pretty excited to go way outside of my favorite genre. The next owl that I need for librarian is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the prompt for that owl is Grindylows, books set at sea / the coast. So I had to look on that spreadsheet that G started that everyone was able to participate in, and I ended up picking one that's already been on my TBR for like 2 months already, and that's just so big that I haven't gotten to it, but I'm gonna have to do it this time, and that's The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know this was set at sea. I was like, oh, it's a real sea. But people had it on the spreadsheet. Oh, how pretty. I didn't even know that it looked like this under the cover. Like, kind of want to like keep the dust jacket off of it. But anyway, you guys, I was given like a defective book. Look at this. It's glued. How strange. It's not in the back. Oh my goodness. Well, if that isn't a bonus material. Jeez Louise. Okay, well. Anyway, I'm going to be reading The Starless Sea for that prompt. The next owl that I need for librarian is History of Magic, and that prompt is going to be Witch Hunts, a book featuring witches or wizards. So that one I'm going to be reading Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell. I finished Carry On last year after having it literally since the day it came out. I pre-ordered it and I loved it. So I'm a little bit hesitant because I didn't really feel like it needed to be a series, and I've heard people say that they didn't love this book either and they loved the first one, so I am weary, but it is so small that it's kind of a perfect readathon book. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be reading for History of Magic. And the last owl that I need to complete for librarian is Transfiguration, and the prompt for that one is Animagus Lecture, book or series that includes shapeshifting. So I figured, you know, this is the magical readathon, this is the 3rd year, so like Prisoner of Azkaban theme. What better book to read for this than the illustrated edition of Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling, obviously. I love this. It's beautiful. Of course, everything I'm opening up to is like not an illustration, but yeah, I cannot wait to read this, and the 3rd book is one of my favorites, so I'm pretty excited to have a reason to read it. Okay, so these are all the books that I'm going to attempt to read. This is representing the audiobook, and of course the ebook for Steelheart. This is my TBR for the O.W.L.s Magical Readathon. So yeah, I'm very excited, and if you are also participating and you made a TBR video, please let me know. I would absolutely love to watch it and see what you're reading. If you are participating and you haven't made a video, let me know, what is your career and what books are you having to read. But yeah, until next time, I will be reading, and I will talk to you guys later. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of whatever this is, then please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!